Hey, what's up, y'all? It's your girl LoloBeKnowin, and welcome to In the Know. I'm so happy that I am able to do a video for this month because I really feel like it's Leo season. I want y'all to see my face. I want y'all to see that I'm feeling bold and courageous. I got my hair on. I'm really feeling like somebody, and I don't know what's gotten into me, but let's go. All right. So I have some themes here. I have some moon messages. I have love cards because I know y'all want the love cards too. I have some things to look out for and your advice. Okay. All right. Let's get into it. So first two cards, communication is key. And then confidence is the key to your success. Let's start with this communication card because I feel like it says new moon in Gemini. So new moon in Gemini was in June. So I feel like over the last, what was it, 2 months now or month or so, y'all have been in situations, whether it's career, whether it's love or general, where people have been kind of communicating in a way that throws you off a little bit. People may be communicating without words, as in like body language or through action. I want you to open up your third eye a little bit and kind of pay attention to people's actions. So if they're not saying the words and they're not giving you things vocally, pay attention to their action, because their actions always tell you what it is that they really want or what it is that they are really interested in. Like if this is a relationship and you kind of nudge the person and say something to them and it's not really hitting on nothing after you mentioned it the first time, something needs to be done, right? Making sure that you're communicating your desires. Leo season is all about being bold enough to say things with your chest, right? So if you know any Leos, they're very like headstrong, very powerful, very bold in a sense. And I need y'all to channel that energy when you're communicating with others. Like for me, I definitely have to learn to put my foot down as a Pisces. Sometimes I have trouble letting people know, like, it's not hitting on nothing. It's not hitting on nothing. I be having to call on the ancestors sometime and be like, look, come down here and handle this for me because I can't. But this month you can, and we're going to get it done. So by communicating with both words and through actions, make sure we go ahead and have those tough conversations and not be afraid to move forward with things, good or bad. You know what I'm saying? Like if we communicate and then we get the real answers that their actions have been showing us this whole time, okay, now we know. No, but we also heard it. We got the second confirmation. And then, you come to me and we could talk about it for real, get a third confirmation if needed, okay? But communication is definitely going to be key for the entire month of August. Communicating, words, body language, actions, all of that. Pay attention to it, okay? Next card, confidence is the key to your success. This is a new moon in Leo. Some of you are going to be launching things, starting things. I'm speaking mostly to my creatives and business owners. Let me tell you something. Now is fertile ground. Leo season folks are still outside. They're still spending money while we can. Let's say that they're still outside. They're still spending money. So if you're a business or a creative of some sort, don't be afraid to put yourself out there. If you need me to promo, hit me up. I got you. We could talk about it. But confidence is going to be the key that unlocks a lot of the doors in y'all lives, okay? If you are not willing to stand tall with your shoulders back like a Leo would and walk into the room with that lion energy, you will get ate the fuck up, baby. You will get ate up. You ever walk into a room and you see somebody so powerful, so magnetic, and everyone is drawn to them, and you wonder how you can get like that? Figure it out. Figure it out, because it's y'all time. We're not going to be looking at them when they walk in the room. We're going to be looking at you, baby. Why? Because you're going to work on that confidence. All that confidence comes from here, from the solar plexus. Look up the solar plexus chakra. There's some affirmations that you can say. I'm determined. I'm powerful. I'm courageous. I'm confident. Affirm yourself every day. If you got to put remember being Mary Jane? She had the little sticky notes. Yeah. Go ahead and write your little sticky note and put what your goals are. I have mine up there too. Every day I read those and I remind myself of who I'm trying to be and what I'm going to do to get there. Right? Because it's about doing the work while also living in that energy. So now let's move on to the themes. These are things we're going to be paying attention to in Leo season. And these are questions we're going to be asking ourselves, or things we're going to be looking at to, have those deep conversations. The first one is the death card. And that's interesting because this is very Scorpio energy. Scorpios are known for transformation, rebirth, death, being comfortable with darkness. In a literal sense, but also in a metaphysical sense. And it's kind of different from Leo because Leo is the sun card. Leo is the light, the spotlight, all the things that glitter, all the great, grand, beautiful things, right? But this energy is a little bit darker. So this is calling for y'all to look at yourselves from a real standpoint and say, what changes do I need to make? It says, I'm learning that endings are merely beginnings. So this is relationships, this is friendships, this is familial ties, like with your family and shit. This is with jobs. This is with bad routines and not taking care of yourselves holistically, not paying attention to your wellness. Yeah, endings are beginnings. A lot of doors are going to be closing. And as we move into the end of the month with that full moon in Aquarius, on the 22nd, I'm telling y'all, change is coming, whether you like it or not. Things are happening, whether you like it or not, okay? So the death card is not in the actual, oh my God, you're going to die type sense. It's more of like this is a transaction fee for the new chapter of your life. So either you got the money, you ready to pay the toll to go through, or you going to have to turn your ass right back around. Which one are you? All right? Move forward to discipline. I can accomplish what I set my mind to. Yeah. Virgo season is coming up at the end of the month. How disciplined are you? And you're going to find out, because Leo season, y'all going to be spending y'all money, because I have been, okay? I have been not telling people, no, I need to stay in the house. If you invite me somewhere, I'm not going. I'm lying. I'm going to go. But I'm be mad at myself because I don't have no discipline, right? Work on your discipline. And that is not even in a financial sense. That's not even in a career sense. That's just in general. Some of y'all need sexual discipline. Some of y'all need boundaries and discipline when it comes to saying no up to things. Like, there's so many things that we can talk about with the discipline conversation, but write down your goals, write down your manifestations. The new moon in Leo, we talk about confidence, the key to your success. The new moon, I can't remember the date. I think it's like the 8th, 9th, or 10th. It's one of those days. I could be wrong. Sometime in that week, I'll post about it. I'll put it in the caption. So sorry. But that is the time where y'all going to start thinking about your manifestations. And that's the time where you go outside, you talk to that moon. You go pray to your ancestors. You pray to God. You do whatever you do and make sure you get the things that you want. If you don't believe in God, universe, you got to talk to somebody. You got to have a chat with somebody. Talk to a mentor. Talk to a human if you don't believe in that. But do what it is you need to do to put yourself out there, to market yourself, because that's what a Leo would do. You ever see Leos and they confident enough, even if they mediocre, even if they don't have enough talent as you, they're going to put themselves out there and they're going to let it be known. Soulja Boy is a Leo. Soulja Boy is a powerful man. Let me tell you why. Because every room he walk into, he reminds you that he is the first, he is the best, he is the only. And I need y'all to channel that inner Leo energy, okay? You are the best, you are the first, you are the only. And even if that's not true, we're going to carry ourselves like we are, baby, and we're going to do the work to get there. Because part of it is the attitude, and the other part is the discipline. Okay, because you can have strength, you can have courage, you can have boldness, you can have all of that, but if you don't have discipline, you don't have anything. If you don't have perseverance, you don't have anything. So these two energies are working in together. I don't know what I was trying to say in tandem. Sorry. It's also late. Sorry. Success. And so as we kind of talk about success, because obviously y'all are reaching for something, right? You're not just going to be disciplined and putting in the work to do nothing. But I want y'all to examine how you think of success, because on this card it says, I know that there's no greater goal than to love. So I don't want to get too much into the weeds about capitalism and how, you know, a lot of us are focused on the wrong things. And I know the counterpoint to that is, okay, as Black people, we deserve luxury, and you know, we can spend our money on whatever we're going to spend our money on, and I hear y'all, I get that, okay? But what I'm saying is, sometimes we have to realize that we're here for a greater purpose than for the material things. So if all these things get stripped away at the end of the day, who are we? You know, how's your soul? How you gonna win? You ain't right with that. Lauryn Hill said that. And that's my namesake. So, you know, I'm going to go ahead and agree with her. So check your insides. All right. So Leo season is all about the outside, the outer image, the vain, you know, being vain is what they're known for, being proud and, you know, looking good, but also make sure you feel good. Also make sure you're holistically well. Also make sure you're taking care of yourself, right? That to me is success. At the end of the day, do I have a roof over my head? Am I paying my bills? Am I not behind on things? Am I doing what I got to do? Am I making it past what my mind, because sometimes your mind can be defeating. So am I defeating my mind, or is my mind defeating me this week? That's success to me, is me getting past some of the things I struggle with mentally, or like the depression or the anxiety, or pushing past that and being confident and being fearless. So that's my definition of success sometimes. And you got to define it for yourself. You know, write down, that's your prompt. That's your homework. This is what my therapist be saying. This is your homework. Write down what success means to you and what does that look like. And if you find that there's a lot of material shit on there, you may have to redefine what it looks like for you. And then lastly, purpose. I know what I'm here to do. This is interesting because I meet so many young people who are searching for purpose and can't figure it out. And I think the more that you, with this card being purple, the color of the crown chakra, your divine connection, how spiritually tapped in you are. The more that you kind of have those connections with God, your ancestors, your spirit guides, again, whoever you believe in, I don't want to put my beliefs onto y'all, but the more you're connected with that team of people, that person, you know, whoever it is, the more you kind of learn what you're here to do. I know that I'm here to do this. I know that I'm here to exchange love, to exchange compassion, to nurture others, to care for people, to be a healer, to empower others, and that thus empowers me. So that's my purpose, and I feel like I'm living in it. So even if I'm not in a career or a job title that is you know, what I would like to do on paper or what I got my degree in, as long as I'm living in my purpose and I'm happy in doing that, I don't really care. The money will come. The money will follow you when you do what you love, and I truly do mean that. So now let's move on to kind of what's coming your way or what to expect. You got the letter card. And I'm going to tell you all the numbers and dates to pay attention to as we go through these. But the letter card, written communication, so text, emails, documents, all that. I feel like some of y'all need to make sure you check your junk folders. There could be important documents or fees associated with something, maybe a bill that you can't find in the mail or a bill that you can't find in your email, and it's gonna fuck up your credit if you don't go ahead and pay that. So make sure y'all are checking your mails. For those of y'all who have 10,000, 11,000, 12,000 emails, clear it out. Especially if you are a creative or you're a business owner, and you know you could be waiting on stuff to come through. And I said that at 11:11. If you're waiting on stuff to come through via mail, but you got 10,000 emails, go ahead and clean it up. Clean it out. Channel that inner Virgo energy at the end of the month and go ahead and clean all those emails out, because somebody could be trying to write to you, trying to reach you, and they're not gonna be able to. Lolo told you first. Then we got mice. It says expenses, thievery, worry, small and continual loss or damage. I feel like something's going to be chipping away at your finances this month. And I more so want to focus on the expenses part of it, because I think that there's going to be so many things that y'all didn't realize you was racking up charges on. I'm seeing a lot of y'all on vacations. I just want to make sure that y'all paid y'all rent. And yes, I'm in your business. Yeah, that type. So make sure that, you know, before you go and have your fun, that your bills is paid, that your expenses is paid, because I'm seeing a lot of people potentially having issues with things coming up. Also, protect your belongings, protect your shit. Yeah, because with this card talking about thievery, make sure that you're locking your doors behind you. Make sure that you are not leaving money in your car, valuables in your car. For those of y'all who are constantly on the go and traveling, making sure you're not dropping your wallet and stuff like that, making sure that you are aware of your surroundings. If you commute to work and you are on public transit, please get one of those like wallets or pockets or something that nobody can take. Okay, just be mindful of who watching y'all, because people crazy as hell, and I'm not trying to put that energy out there and say that anything gonna happen to y'all, but just protect y'all shit, okay? And then we have birds, date, meeting, talking, information comes in, or gossip. So let's talk about the birds thing, because we haven't gotten to the love card, but I do feel like Leo season, a lot of people have been acting bold. Like the times that I have been out, the way that people have been approaching others, I've just been like, ooh, y'all are in y'all Duffy, and I love that. I love that. Leo season, Leo also rules the heart chakra as well. So a lot of people are going to be speaking from the heart, or like letting you know that they're feeling you. Yeah, flirt back with them. Yeah, do a little like, oh, you know what this is called, and the weed tenors, like y'all just kind of going back and forth and having that banter. But then also with this bird card, and not even in a romantic sense, but just in a general sense, making sure y'all not gossiping. Stop running y'all fucking mouth. If something don't concern y'all, I feel like, and you running your mouth about it, it may or may not backfire. So keep the gossip to a minimum, okay? And then the last thing is book. Hidden information, something not yet revealed. Knowledge coming to you. Yeah, so it could be some knowledge coming to you that you didn't know about finances. Could be something coming to you about someone's how they feel. Or it could be someone offering you something as far as a job, or people trying to come your way and be like, hey, what about this opportunity? But I feel like y'all are going to know which applies to your situation. That's why this is a general reading. This is a collective reading. I'm getting everybody out of the way, and I have a lot of people who follow these, so everything may not apply to you. So pick what applies to your situation, okay? The numbers on here, the number 7 is here 3 times. So you may have been seeing 777. 7 may be an important number to you. Pay attention to August 7th. That may be a very important day for you. And if it does come up to August 7th and one of these things does apply, okay, this reading is for you. I do have some signs and stuff here on the tarot cards themselves that could probably help y'all. But yeah, so you also have the number 10, August 10th, August 23rd, and August 27th. Now, August 23rd is the day after the full moon in Aquarius. So I feel like as we talk about full moons, we talk about energy kind of exploding, things coming to light, big, heavy energy, a lot of emotions building up. Pay attention to the day after that as well, because clearly it's going to be significant in some way. Now we're going to move on to the love portion. Let's see what love cards we got here. Okay, we got flirt. Leo season. Let me tell you, if y'all looking good and feel good, dress up everywhere you go. I'm telling y'all, Joe Biden may be like, look, lock this shit down tomorrow. And I'm telling y'all gonna be sick that you ain't find you a quarantine bae if you don't have one already. So flirt and look good everywhere you go. Okay. My hair was looking a mess, so I went ahead and put a wig on. I did my makeup today. We did all of that. Yeah. You never know. Somebody be watching this video and be like, that's my wife. And I'm gonna be like, let's go. You know what I'm saying? So flirt, and it says extend your lighthearted energy to others. So yeah, do that. If you're feeling somebody, let them know. Leo speaks from the heart. They're bold. Yeah, that type. Virgos too. Virgos be ready to lock it down. Like, you haven't met a Virgo, and this is for my people who date men, but a Virgo dude, and they come up to you and they let you know what they want, and you be like, who you talking to? Who the fuck? But listen, they know what they want. Leos too. Listen, Leos will be like, yeah, I'm feeling you. Yeah. You be like, bitch. That type. Anyway, it says playfulness. To recapture romance, allow your inner youthful spirit of fun to shine. Look at the youthfulness on this card. The Sun card, Leo energy. I know this is an August reading and Virgo season is at the end. Virgos, I haven't forgot about y'all. It's just a lot of Leo energy coming up in this spread. We have multiple cards talking about playfulness, inner child, hearts. That's all Leo, baby. That's all Leo. So allow y'all playfulness to come out when you're flirting. Dating is supposed to be fun. I think somebody was just tweeting about this early. A lot of y'all make dating unfun. Y'all make dating fucking suck and boring. Stop. You're overthinking. You're too guarded. Y'all being mad weird. Dating is okay, so in astrology, romance, creativity, children, love, all of that is in the same house of Leo. This is the 5th house. Look it up. So all of that stuff is supposed to be the same energy. Your inner child should be coming out when you're dating somebody. Y'all should be having fun. Y'all should be going on fun dates. Y'all should be doing things that excite you when it comes to love. If that person doesn't excite you, someone else will. You know what I'm saying? If that person doesn't make you feel like this naked motherfucker on the horse, pack it up. Pack it up. I don't understand. I don't understand. And I hate to say it like that, but it's like, y'all, we don't have time. Joe Biden is locking this shit down tonight. Y'all don't have time to be dealing with nobody that ain't trying to deal with y'all. That ain't trying to make you feel like a naked motherfucker on the horse, okay? Next case. Express your love. Go ahead and make the romantic gesture. I'm not gonna say too much about that because you just saw the card that said birds with the date and the meeting. Yeah. If you're trying to take somebody on a date, do it before we get a lockdown. Do it before we get 86 more variants and your ass gonna be confined to the house. How you gonna flirt with people over freaking FaceTime? How you gonna, you know what I'm saying? Like, you can't do much. But when you outside and you can see them and they look good and you can smell them, yeah, go ahead and do that. You ever smell somebody and it changed their opinion of you? That was random. I'm sorry. And then it says, let your friends help you. Ask for and support and accept the support from others. So if your friend's trying to set you up with somebody, or if your friends want to go outside, some of y'all are going to meet a very important person. I'm not going to say soulmate or twin flame or all that because I'm not that type of reader. But some of y'all are going to meet a very important person when you out with your friends and you're not going to expect it. So just keep that in mind. Let your friends help you. If your friend's trying to put you on with one of their friends and it's go for it. This girl posted the other day her friend put her on with her husband. Her husband. Girl, my friends, if you watching this, a lot of y'all 7, 8, 9 years in with me. And then what? It's not given. So if any of y'all watching this and you're I'm kidding y'all. Okay, all right, now we're gonna move on to advice. Ace of Pentacles. Green light card, green light. If you want to, you got the green light, okay? So pretty much this is an invitation to start your new beginning. If you are trying to start a project, if you're trying to start a job, if you're trying to relocate, if you're trying to get a new car, if you're trying to do anything that is new and is fresh, we closing out the old cycles and we're doing something else. This is your green light. Look at the divine offering them a coin, offering them an opportunity financially to make something shake, baby. Figure it out. Figure it out. Ask for the support of your friends. In a love context, go for it. Shoot the shot. Worst people can say is no. Don't be afraid of rejection. We ain't gonna be outside for too long. Get into it. You know what I'm saying? So many things. Ace is the number 1. So we're starting over. 10 is the completion of the cycle. You already completed the cycle. We on to the next shit. We're figuring out the next thing. Let's keep going, baby. 4 of Wands. I love this. This is celebratory energy. Birthdays coming up. Weddings. I've seen a lot of people getting married. You see these people are jumping for joy. They're excited. They're celebrating with their village. 4 is the number of home as well. Family, stability. Where y'all family at? If you go with your family, and I don't mean family as in like your biological family. Like it could just be your soul family, right? Because sometimes we don't choose our family. And sometimes we do. Like my friends is my family, so I've been hanging out with them, celebrating them as much as we possibly can and as safely as we possibly can. So go ahead and do that for the rest of this month and enjoy that. Again, the youthfulness has to shine. Hang out with people that make you feel like this. Lastly, the Empress. I love the Empress card. It's one of my favorite cards because she just sit on that throne. She's sitting on that throne and she is ready, baby. She is looking good. She's feeling good. She got a robe on. She got a crown on. This is Beyonce. Beyonce was a tarot card. She would be the Empress, okay? And I want y'all to channel that inner Virgo season's coming up, y'all. So shout out to the Virgo. Shout out to Beyonce. But yeah, channel that inner like Empress energy, and she's very regal. She's very nurturing, compassionate. She's loving. She takes care of her business. She gets down to it. This is Taurus Libra energy here. Love that. So yeah, I feel like there's a lot of earth energy and a lot of fire energy. So earth and fire placements. Earth signs are Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo. And then Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. So a lot of that energy is already showing up here naturally. So this is probably more so a reading for you guys, but it can apply to anybody in a situation. It can apply to you. All right. So that's what I had for y'all. I hope y'all are going to have a wonderful August. I'm so excited to come back with more content. I love y'all. Have a great, great month. Bye. Peace.